Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is Ty. Thank you all for joining me here today. So, we have some things to talk about. A lot to talk about, actually. There is some new gameplay that came out. Some things that I can't talk about, but we're going to have some cool things to discuss today, so I guess let's get into it. So, some gameplay got technically leaked from PAX East, even though they were told they can show the gameplay, and that is from my friend OniZombies. So, he was told he can record his gameplay when he went to PAX East a couple of days ago, and, yeah, they eventually told him, no, you can't show that gameplay. And so, I had planned to make a ton of videos talking about some new gameplay, but we can't even talk about it, really. But we can. We just can't show it. So, that cuts out a lot of possibilities, but there's a lot of information that was revealed. A lot of information that I would say is even kind of, in the level of spoiler territory. So, if you're worried about spoiler content, whether it's the number of missions, the number of statistics for number of zombies, I would maybe tune out of this stream, because we're going to dive into a lot more of those details and, yeah, see what's up. So, if you're worried about spoilers, not story spoilers, just statistics spoilers, yes, I'm growing the beard, I guess, kind of, I need to shave. But if you're worried about statistics, like the number of zombies and so on, you might not want to join the stream or tune back in later, because we're going to get that all out of the way today. So, once again, thank you to my friend OniZombies for sending all of this stuff over. And yeah, so we're going to dive into that all. Thank you all for joining me here today. I'm going to take a quick little water drink break. And yeah, let's dive right in. So, I decided not to stream last week. I wasn't really feeling it so much. I feel like I kind of needed a break. And yeah, I'm glad to be back. Glad to have you all here today. And we have a lot of information to break down. So close to release? Yes. Yes, Kimberly, we are so close to release. So yeah. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is the locations in Dead Island 2. So it got revealed, the map got leaked, and it kind of revealed all of the locations that are going to come but one. There is one we still do not know for certain, and like I said, I can't show this stuff, but I can talk about it. And so, I have it wrote on my phone. The main locations in Dead Island 2, 9 of them that we have confirmed out of the 10, is Bel Air, Santa Monica Pier, Venice Beach, Ocean Avenue, which is like where the mall is at, and more of the downtown area, Halpern Hotel, Beverly Hills, Metro Tunnels, the Sewers, and Monarch Studios. So those are all the main locations, besides one, that have been revealed and confirmed so far. So if you guys have any theories or any ideas as to what the final location would be, then let us know. You're just going to get it spoiled for yourself. You know what? That's the reality of it. You guys are still watching, so it's up to you if you guys want to spoil the game. It's really your decision at the end of the day. You're just going to spoil it for yourself. I mean, yeah, it's the reality of it. Power move, not smart enough to remember any of this by release anyways. Hey, yeah. It's a lot of information you're going to hear, probably forget instantly, but it may make you more excited for the game, so take that as you will. Hi, can't wait to pre-order this. Yes, glad to hear that. What's up, Edward? How are you doing? What's up, Andrew? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, we got a good amount of people in here. If you enjoyed the content, feel free to like the video and subscribe if you want. It's always appreciated. So one of the main things that was shown was the Santa Monica Pier at PAX East. That was the main location they get to play and walk through and free roam and so on. They had around 30 minutes for each playtest session. And yeah, it's a public event, so it's a little surprising that we're not allowed to show the gameplay from the public event. But yeah, I guess Deep Silver doesn't want people showing off their game. So yeah. Okay, so the main location which was shown was Santa Monica Pier, and through that you can actually roam through a couple of areas. So it's not like it is just the pier that you get to walk on. You get to walk through some of these sewers, you get to walk through the pier itself where you fight Butcher the Clown. You get to walk through some shops that are outside of the pier, which are pretty cool. Like a restaurant, like a burger pizza joint type place. Kind of like a Burger 66, but not. And then there was also a quarantine lab, which we'll come back to a little bit later. But the quarantine lab was very, very cool. I was surprised to actually see that. So yes, it's not like these zones are going to be just certain zones, but there is going to be a lot of cool extras added onto it. So, for example, downtown, there's going to be some explorable buildings and so on, at least I hope. But yeah, Santa Monica Pier doesn't sound so small now. So hopefully that gives you a better idea as to the perspective of these maps and how big they actually are. So yeah, the Santa Monica Pier is not just the pier. It has the sewers, the pier, it has some other cool areas and so on. And yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna go through the other locations that got revealed for those that are just joining. It is Bel Air, Santa Monica Pier, Venice Beach, Ocean Avenue, Halpern Hotel, Beverly Hills, Metro Tunnel Sewers, and Monarch Studios, and one more. And those are all the main areas in Dead Island 2. Did something happen? Oh no. What happened? Did the stream die? What the heck happened? How did this happen? Is it back? Are you guys good? Are we back? Is the stream alive? It cut out for me too, so... Are we good? Are we good? You're still able to see me. Okay, we are back. We're back in the clear. Alright, we're good. Alright. Alright, why do I look like Bully Maguire? I don't know, man. It's just the look I'm rolling with for today. Alright, we're back in the clear, guys. We're back in the clear. Alright. Alright, we're good. We're good. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties. Very, very random. But anyways, let's dive back into it. Not sure where I cut out at. But alright. We're back. Okay. You're getting hacked, LMAO. I guess I'm getting hacked. Yeah. Alright, so, like I said, Santa Monica Pier has some more areas to explore besides just the pier. And also, another thing that kind of got revealed recently is Dead Island 2 is coming to GeForce Now. So if you don't know what GeForce Now is, it is basically something that allows you to play any console, or not any console, any PC game on mobile. So, for example, I played Dying Light 2 on mobile like a year ago, and yeah, that is a possibility. So, if you want to, you can play Dead Island 2 on mobile. It is not perfect. It is certainly very, very messy, at least with Dying Light 2, but it is certainly a thing. And so, one thing that is also revealed is the size of Dead Island 2 as well. It is around 55 gigabytes, at least on Xbox, because they're now allowing people to preload, get some updates in there, and so on. So, a couple weeks, around a month from launch, we're now starting to be able to preload, which is very, very nice. So yeah. And once again, thank you to everybody for coming to the stream. Sorry for the technical difficulties a moment ago. Not sure what that was all about, but yeah. But yeah, we're here. All right. So some other things that I have to reveal is some statistics. And yes, there was some gameplay that was revealed. Just give me a moment. I'm going to pull that up here in a second. The gameplay, the biggest chunk of gameplay that was revealed was from PAX East, but unfortunately, I cannot show that gameplay unless I want to be copyright striked. Yeah, I guess Deep Silver's at that point, so weird. Did you see OniZombies gameplay before it was taken down? Yes, OniZombies sent me the gameplay before he even shown it off, so that was very, very nice of him. So yeah, that was cool. He got to go to the event. I planned on going, but it would have been way too expensive for me to fly out there, so unfortunately, I couldn't. But yeah, I did see the gameplay. I did see the Butcher boss fight, saw all the menus, and we're going to talk about a lot of that information today. So while I can't show the gameplay from my friend OniZombies, I can at the very least talk about it. So yeah. And for those that are wondering, I kind of hyped up something the other day, and I didn't expect it to turn out to be just a plush, but I guess if you guys are interested in a Carver the Shark plush, well, there you go. There you go. Unlimited possibilities. Alright. So, the main thing that got revealed that I can show, it's the thing that I can show, is this, which is kind of like an MTV Cribs type parody. It's going through the city, showing off the locations, and we get to see Joe's Rental Surf Skate Ride Shop. And so, yeah, that's pretty cool. What do you think about the gameplay? It looked good. It looked really, really good. I'd sold my child to buy weed. Okay. Alright, you know what? Gotta do what you gotta do. How much is the plushie? I do not know how much the plushie is. I do not know. Do not know. I think it was around 20 to 30 pounds, I believe. I believe it's that currency. Sorry, I don't know for certain. So we can see inside of Joe's rental for the first time. You know, roam around, see what's up. And, you know, it doesn't show too many things in detail, but you overall get to see just more of the environment. And we also get to see outside in the distance as well. Kind of see the period between day and night, where it's not fully day, fully night. Dusk or dawn. You know the deal. So yeah, this looks pretty cool. Like how the car is lighting up the whole little lifeguard station. Very nice, very nice. So this is outside, and one thing that really caught my attention is the fire hydrant right here, which is just constantly spitting water out. It kind of reminded me of Dead Island 1 a little bit, how you had that one mission where you had to repair all the fire hydrants throughout the city. Huge fetch quests, don't love it. But, yeah, something else that's here. And you can see there's a runner that's like doing an animation on top of the car. That is pretty cool. There's some other shops that we can notice in the back too, like a souvenir shop. A kitchen, Venice kitchen. Very sweet, very sweet. You also can notice a lot of graffiti around, really adding to that personality of LA, which is nice. Very, very nice. It's definitely a beautiful looking game. Yes, it is. This will be awesome. I already know it. Yes, it is. I'm very much expecting it to be pretty cool. So you can definitely see how open these areas are. Like I said with Santa Monica Pier earlier, the locations aren't super closed in. They're not super small. You can roam around quite a bit. You're playing Dead Island 2? Yes, I am. I'm playing Dead Island 2 right now, as you can see. Yes, yes, yes. Are there any talks about drivable vehicles? Drivable weapons, what am I saying? That'd be weird. Drivable vehicles, like in the first game. No, there is not. I guess you could count a car as a drivable weapon. You know, you can just roam and drive through all the zombies. It's always a possibility. But no, it is confirmed there is no drivable cars in Dead Island 2. And if you guys have any other questions, feel free to shoot them, and I'll try to answer them as we go. But yeah. See the bikes. It'd be nice if we could rent the bikes, you know. Imagine, the main currency in Dead Island 2 is dollars, so it's not like there's going to be a million currencies you have to keep track of. It is just going to be dollars. So, that's it. And yeah, there you go. You can see the shark there in his most Chad form. The one that you can buy the plush of. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Imagine if there was a flaming butcher called the Hell Butcher. That would be pretty insane. That would be pretty wild. The character Bruno has a backstab card that, does this mean stealth is a thing? I mean, stealth could technically be a thing. I don't think it's going to be, on the scale of like a Dying Light 2 type of thing, where you could hide under tables and, you know, actually roam around quite a bit more and do big stealth attacks. But I do think there's going to be a level of you being able to escape zombies. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. What's the level cap? We don't know. We don't know. Can't confirm that. Can you hit zombies after they're dead on the ground, like part 1? Yes, you can ragdoll kill zombies. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Certainly. Here, I'll even pull up some gameplay of that. I believe it is this clip. Gotta find it. There's so much gameplay at this point. It's like just roaming through it all just to find what you need. But yes, you can hit zombies on the ground and then just hit their bodies. Certainly a thing you can do, yes. Here we go. Oh, hey, Oni, thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. Alright, do you think Dead Island 2 will see long-term support to how Techland does with Dying Light 2? That is one thing I've certainly wondered about a lot. Because for the long-term support, you know, we got a post-launch map for Saints Row. You know, they're both from Deep Silver, so I could see that as a possibility with Dying Light 2. Is it likely? I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see how it goes. But I definitely would like to see that come. And yeah, once again, Oni, thank you for allowing me to share your information that you got from your PAX East stuff. It's very, very nice. Will there be safe houses? Yes, there will be safe houses. And throughout the game, there will be survivors that you can bring back to your safe houses as well. OniZombies said the gunplay feels bad. What's your opinion? I can definitely see the gunplay looking a little rough. The bullets aren't exactly going the direction they should. And overall, while I can't show the gameplay that was from PAX East, I definitely can talk about it. And it didn't look great. The gunplay didn't look great. The gameplay overall looked fine, but the gunplay, it was a little messy. A little bit messy. But yeah, let's not stare at this guy's face and show you the gore. So yes, you can completely rip through clothes. I found that to be a very, very cool thing that you can do. Imagine you can cut off a leg or arm and use that as a weapon itself. That'd be funny. That'd be pretty cool. Talk gunplay. I mean, honestly, there's only so much to talk about the guns. Not too much has been revealed besides what you guys have really said about the guns and what your experiences have been. But I mean, overall, the gunplay seems to be more like just more Dead Island 1. Dead Island 1 again. Yeah. I assume some of you may have not seen the cinematic trailer yet. And if you haven't, what are you doing? What are you doing? Cinemax trailer is great. Talk about the kick. Yeah, the kick is sure something. The kick basically kind of just comes out of nowhere. It all of a sudden just flips up and kicks the zombie. It's kind of hard to explain. I guess I can go and show it, though. But yes, go check out the cinematic trailer sequence if you haven't already. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, I will pull up the kick. The kick looks, not great. But, you know, it's a nitpick, you know. It's one of those things that's not going to ruin the experience, but it's certainly something to point out, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Zombies don't really seem to react to the bullets. So you can kind of see the kick doesn't really have the impact it should. You know, when you kick a zombie, it should kick him back, not kick him and make them ragdoll up as it does here. It's certainly very, very weird looking. Yeah, it's not great. But, you know, things are a work in progress. Things could change. We are a month out from launch. I don't think too much could change in that time span, but a lot could come. A lot could come. Time will tell and see how it goes. Looks like I'll need to do another firearms overhaul like I did for the first two games. Yeah, you could. You very much could. There is certainly a lot that could be overhauled, yeah. I'll put it that way. Not everything is perfect, but the bullet impact and just the way it feels, I guess, apparently, according to OniZombies and some other people, doesn't feel great. So we'll have to see how that all plays out at launch. And there's actually a good amount of guns. There is a good variety in general. It's just apparently they don't feel great. The game's more about the melee combat at the end of the day. So that's kind of unfortunate if the gunplay doesn't feel great, but only so much we can do. I'm sure if there are certain things that aren't good about this game, mods will fix it all. Mods will be the savior at the end of the day, because it was for Dying Light 2, I will admit. No worries, Enzo. Thank you for joining the stream. No rush. Do you think crossplay is possible? It certainly could be possible. I think it should be a thing that should be just more common in general. But we'll see how it goes. The kick just dragged up and did no damage. Yeah, the kick is just so silly, man. It just doesn't look great. So apparently the kick, the gunplay, those are like some of the two main complaints I'm hearing from a lot of people overall. The two main complaints. So yeah, I guess here's the main menu. If you guys are interested and haven't seen it yet, there you go. It's not perfect quality. It's the best I could get. But yeah, it's something. It's something. Do you know where to see the stamina bar? Here, I'll look. I believe the stamina bar is just on screen, isn't it? Yeah, the stamina bar is just on screen. Right here. It's just white. I'm really hoping that they don't restrict mods. Yes, mod support, man. Mod support should be supported by every game because there's so many games, whether it's Fallout New Vegas or just the Elder Scroll games. Like, there are so many games that are just enhanced by the use of mods. And without mods, a lot of those games just wouldn't have most of the fan base they have, let's be honest. So, if Dead Island 2 doesn't get some sort of mod support, it doesn't have to be official. But even if just allowing for simple mods on Nexus, it'd be great. I really, really hope we see that come in the future. Because mods are really going to change the game and allow people to make it the game they want to actually play. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Who's going to be your main? Mine's going to be Hunk Ryan and Amy. Amy the Slayer. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably going to be Jacob. Jacob kind of was introduced as the main man, you know, the main guy in the CGI trailer. And I like his voice. I think he's got a very nice voice. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to replicate it. But, you know, he's got a nice voice. I like it. It kind of, for me, the characters aren't about who they are, what their skills are, to be honest. It's more about who's the least annoying. That sounds silly, but honestly, it's me being honest. Apparently, Danny, a lot of people complained about her one-liners. So I'm not trying to be annoyed throughout my playthrough. I would like to actually enjoy what my character has to say. And yeah, I feel like it makes a big difference in the experience if I like my character or not. Can you enter most of the buildings? It is not confirmed if you can. Apparently some of the buildings are copy and pasted somewhat, some of the same assets, of course, same game. But we do know you can enter some buildings, yes. I assume a lot of the bigger mansions you can enter that take up more space throughout the map. But I don't expect every building would be enterable. I don't think that's a thing. And honestly, it's probably for the best. Even though it is levels, though, so you would expect to be able to enter everything since it isn't open world. But to each their own. It kind of just depends what you want, Yeah, Jacob seems like the Logan of the first one, the jack of all trades. Yeah, he really just seems like the middleman, the good guy to start with it. He's not super beefy, he's not super slow. He's good with samurai swords, as you see in the trailers. And yeah, he's not perfect, but he seems like an interesting character. I stopped at a very interesting part with this guy's ass right front and center. Nice. Nice. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for the new zombies. Yes, there are some new zombies that we're going to talk about soon, actually. Here, let me put something on in the background. We'll put this up. Have the nice galaxy background to go with the whole, I don't know, galaxy vibe I have in the channel. I've kind of been rolling with that vibe. The whole UFO thing in the banner and so on. I don't really plan on changing that up. I like it. Sup, bro, one question, is the deluxe edition worth it? Or just get the standard edition? It just depends. Do you want the DLCs, Do you want the extra weapons at launch? Do you want the character packs? It just really depends what you want. Apparently, a description for the character packs did get released. And, yeah. Oh, Oni was playing as Amy? Oh, yeah. Okay, it wasn't Danny, it was Amy. Got it. Is the deluxe edition worth it? Yeah, like I said, it really just depends what exclusives you want. I made a video going over all of the editions of the Dead Island 2 game, so you can go check that out if you want. If you want more information about what's in each individual pack, or each individual edition. So, now we're going to move on to some more interesting information. We are going to talk about all the zombie types in Dead Island 2. So we've known a few for a long while now, but there's a lot more to be discussed that we know now. The character packs are on the Xbox store. Oh, okay. Alright, good to know. I pre-ordered the gold edition, so it better be worth it. Hope it's worth it, man. I really hope it is worth it. Time will tell. We'll see how it goes. So, for all these zombies in Dead Island 2, we already know about the Shamblers. They're the slow walkers. They're just the basic ones that don't really do much. And then you also have the walkers, which are, walkers. Pretty straightforward. And then you have the runners. Which look to be pretty cool. Sometimes dodge your attacks. They're a lot more fast-paced to take on, but seem fun to kill. Then we have the Crushers, which are kind of like the goons of this game, and are a lot more stronger, have a lot more ground-pound attacks, and are less of a walker this time around, and actually can do a lot more unique things. Then we have the Slobbers, which the Slobbers slob on you. Slob the knob, as they say. But the Slobbers basically can do like a spit attack where they can shoot like a slob of acid at you, a whole blob. And that explodes, that sticks to the ground, and it's something to avoid. So it can create environmental hazards. Which is pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Look at the chat real quick. So you could change the character designs. Yes, you can change the character designs. The character packs only focus on Jacob and Amy, apparently. The 4 others aren't special enough. Really? That is very, very odd for them to do that. Why? It's like with the Saints Row thing, for those that don't know. Part of the Saints Row roadmap is putting in Dead Island 2 character skins, which is just Jacob and Amy. It seems they very much have a liking to Jacob and Amy. Very, very odd. That's very, very odd. Bully Maguire? Why you judging? Don't judge the look. But yeah, I guess I got the Bully Maguire thing going on. Alright, I'm cringing at myself in the moment. Okay, back to the zombies. The Screamers scream, pretty self-explanatory. We've seen them in trailers before. They can shatter glass and do quite the effect. They could stun you, but you can also try to stun them. Overall, they bring more zombies to the player, and I think that's going to be the biggest switch-up of gameplay once you come across them. So yeah, they should be fun. They should be cool. I'm excited. Ty's hair always looks on fleek, yo. Because I'm always ready. That's why. I'm always ready. No, I've had this just on my desk for like a week. I keep forgetting to put it away. But, yeah. Always ready, Always gotta look nice. Always gotta look nice for the sponsors to reach out. Very nice indeed. Alright, so the Burnsters. No, actually, yes. The Burnsters. I think that's what it says. Oh, the Bursters. Okay, it's not Bursters. Burnsters. It's Bursters. Okay, so the Bursters are what's next, and basically they're the Suiciders from the first Dead Island. You hit them, they blow up, they do a lot of damage. Pretty, also self-explanatory. I'm ready to experience the night moments. Yes, the nights are going to be wild. And yes, you can expect a lot of mods, outfit mods to come. If you're a PC player, I think the mods are going to really make this game a ton of fun. Whether it's making the zombies super giant or whatever, seeing all the types of mods that have come to Resident Evil 4 lately after launch, and it's only been a couple of days, has been pretty insane. So, you know, you can make the zombies super huge. You can make your guns kind of crazy, do a ton of damage, have flame effects, make your gun a flamethrower. There is a lot of possibilities with mods, and I think Resident Evil 4 and Dying Light 2 are good examples to show that. They really can switch up the game. Really hoping there's some passionate modders out there that really want to add their own flair to Dying Light 2, or Dead Island 2. I'm always going to get those mixed up, man. It's going to happen. Don't blame me. It is bound to happen. Surely. Alright. So, the next zombie is the Butcher, which also returns from the first game, you know, has the shaved down arms, is going to pin you to the ground, try to stab you. It's pretty insane. I've seen the full Butcher the Clown boss fight, which is actually not very long. It's actually kind of shown all in the trailers, to be honest, besides the ending actual fight itself. But everything leading up to the fight has basically already been shown. Rather it's Butcho attacking you on the Ferris wheel. Rather it's, you know, Butcho chewing on the guy next to you. Butcho has basically been shown in his entirety already, which kind of is a shame. I expected him to be more of a presence, but, you know, it's cool. It's one little boss fight you come across in one level. It is what it is. Is Epic Games the only way to play Dead Island 2 on PC? I mean, yeah, technically, yeah, it is. I mean, PC or Steam could come in the future. It could. I just don't expect it to. Sounds like all the zombies from the original, which is fine with me. Yes, a lot of these zombies are just zombies from the original, just kind of expanded upon, have some different moves, different mutations, and just kind of expanded upon a little bit. So that may disappoint some. Some people may be expecting more in general, but honestly, it seems like there isn't a ton. And that's okay. I think each boss fight will introduce the different variants of the alpha zombies. Yeah, that could be a possibility. Certainly. The final boss fight. No, not the final boss fight. The final zombie that was revealed that we just heard about before now is the mutators. And these have never been shown. These have never really been discussed. But there is a zombie type in Dead Island 2 called the mutators. These zombies could just be mutating other zombies. They could be mutating themselves. We have no idea what these zombies could be, but it is something to look forward to. And I think that is something very exciting. Because all the other zombies have basically just been mutations of these zombies from Dead Island 1. So it's cool to see something new. And hopefully it's something very, very cool. No idea what it could be. But a mutator zombie is coming to Dead Island 2. So time will tell what that actually is. But in the stats, there's also things there like limbs maimed, which is 1,000 for Oni. Nice one. Perfect blocks and dodges. Fury mode kills, finisher kills. Favorite defensive ability dodge. Interesting. But yeah, just more basic statistics. But the zombies was the main thing that's interesting. So we'll do a little run through just again for the people that are joining the stream that want to do all the zombies in the game. Alright, so we have the Shamblers, Walkers, Runners, Crushers, Slobbers, Screamers, Bursters, Butchers, and the Mutators. Those are all the zombies in Dead Island 2. So cool. I've wondered, is there post-story... Uh-oh. Did the stream die again? Are we good? Okay, I think we're good. It just says an error on my side. Worried me for a second. That's very, very odd. I'm not sure where all these errors are coming from. First time really having that. Interesting. But should be fine now. Okay, so feel free to speculate what you think the mutator is going to be. I really have no idea, but time will tell. Time will tell. No New Game Plus. Yes, it was confirmed, no New Game Plus. Although, that was only in one article. I've tried to re-find that article, but I couldn't find it again. So, maybe it was my mind making up things. For all we know, there could be New Game Plus at launch. But for what I've seen, there is no New Game Plus, unfortunately. So, take that as you will. The stream keeps lagging? Shucks. I have no clue why it's like that. There's really nothing I can do about that at the moment. So the sequel better have New Game Plus? Yeah, I don't know if it's going to. I really do not know. I could always restart the stream, but honestly, we have 60 people in here. If it's fine for you guys, let me know. You guys got to keep me updated. It seems pretty fine on my side, although I do seem to be kind of lagging a little bit. Weird. Okay, alright, we're just going to move on. So, there's also emotes in Dead Island 2 as well, as I've confirmed before, and you don't need Alexa Game Control to make this possible. You basically can pull up a little menu, and it has like a little, it's basically like the weapon wheel. You basically have an emote weapon wheel type thing, so you can push agree, you can push a wave button, you can push like thumbs up. There's a couple of things you can do. A couple of alert buttons, and yeah. Alright. So, interesting. Some other menus have been revealed, just revealing some other cool things and so on, but not a ton. Mutators might be elemental versions. I really hope it's more than just that. If it is literally just elemental versions. It is lagging, but I do have a storm coming my way. No, I think my stream is really just lagging. I don't know, guys. Only so much I can really do about that, but at the end of the day, I'm not really here to show the gameplay, show it off, because I kind of can't. I'm more here to talk about it. So, use this as like a podcast if you want to. Leave it on in the background. I'll be here to talk. As long as my voice is smooth and fine, I think that's all that matters. Will there be weather? I do not think there's going to be weather in Dead Island 2, no. I think that was confirmed that there is no weather in Dead Island 2, which is a shame. You would think there would be rain or some type of weather effects in some sort of way, but there isn't, unfortunately. So much we can only do about that. It's a shame. It is a shame, because it was in the first game, but it's whatever. Alright. One other thing I want to talk about. One other super huge thing that I've not seen a ton of people discuss is the actual virus in Dead Island 2 itself. We don't know what the virus is, we don't know if it's the Kuru virus from the first Dead Island, but we actually do know quite a bit more than we might at first thought. So, in the leaked Dead Island 2 gameplay from PAX East, there is a whiteboard in one of the labs that says, Autophage, what we know. So it's very, very likely Autophage could be the virus in Dead Island 2. And there's also a menu, this isn't a leak. There's also this menu that you can come across, which is in the skill deck menu, which basically allows you to upgrade your Autophage and modify it. So I find that to be very, very interesting. I immediately stopped watching my other vid and went to this. Oh, awesome. Thank you. You look like Leon Kennedy. Thank you. I do have a Leon jacket. I'm just not wearing it for this stream, but maybe I will in the next one. Strange they aren't showing anything considering it's over 2 weeks out. Yes, it is kind of strange. It is definitely strange that they're holding people back from showing off PAX East gameplay, a public event. But, there's only so much we can really do from our content creation side. Nobody wants to get copyright striked, but they've basically said they would copyright strike us if we did show the PAX East gameplay. So that sucks. But it is on YouTube if you guys want to go find it. Random people are uploading it all over. It's just, I guess we can't show it. It's weird, man. It's weird. But yes, Autophage seems to be the virus on Dead Island 2. It can be received the same way as the Kuru virus, which is bloodborne, so that is something to know. It is also, some more information, is the neural constructs are corrupted. Just some more information in general. And fast acting is less than 10 minutes. So, once you have become infected, you turn in less than 10 minutes. That was also confirmed by the whiteboard in the lab. So that is very, very interesting, I found. But yeah, there's not a ton of information on the virus at the moment. Also, there is this information, or not this information, this picture. Kind of just showing off what the PAX East thing looked like. I guess if you want some gameplay, oh, there you go. You can see it at the bottom. There you go. Yeah, that's all you're going to be able to get from me, unfortunately. Also, there's the demo start screen menu, and so on. So yeah, this was on Twitter. Please don't get mad at me, Deep Silver, because I'm showing a fucking event picture. Alright. So yes, there is the Dead Island 2 PAX East booth, if you wanted to see what it looks like. There you go. Alright. So, some information about Autophage that I looked up on Google. So, autophagy is a process by which a cell breaks down and destroys old, damaged, or abnormal proteins and other substances in its cytoplasm, the fluid inside a cell. The breakdown products are then recycled for important cell functions, especially during periods of stress or starvation. So yes, it is kind of like a cannibalism virus. From what I gathered, it's gaining power from cannibalism. Yes, pretty much, yeah. Will zombies get harder and harder throughout the story as they advance? There is not any difficulty options, but the difficulty does change as you progress through the story. So, when you get to a certain area, when you get to a certain level, that is going to get zombies harder and harder, and they're going to gain level themselves. But it's not like you're going to be able to choose easy, normal, hard difficulty like we've seen before. So yeah, that is something to keep in mind. So autophagy seems like a very, very interesting virus. It's similar to Kuru in a lot of ways, but we don't really know how it's going to play an effect in the game. You know, you can see our main character puking sometimes, freaking out a little bit, but we don't really know how far that's actually going to go. I think we can kind of confirm, though, this is a different virus from the Kuru virus, or a very, very different strain of it. Very much mutated. Was there a lot of zombies in one area by any chance when you played? I haven't played it. I have not. But my friend OniZombies has, and I've seen his gameplay, and there looks to be a good amount of zombies. I would say the most amount of zombies I've seen in one area is around 10 to 15. So not a ton. It's not like you're going to be getting across hordes and Dead Rising and so on, you know, like those games, but there's a good amount of zombies. Yes, hopefully there's mods available on consoles as well. Very, very unlikely. Mod support on consoles is never usually supported, unless it's supported officially. But hopefully it could come. Hopefully it could come. I discussed this earlier, but I'll bring it up again. There is an emote weapon wheel type thing that you can get in Dying Light 2. For example, there's a button that allows you to agree with people, or allows you to wave, or allows you to do certain types of symbols on screen, and it's just a way to allow you to communicate with your co-op partner. Which I think is pretty neat, honestly. It's something interesting. Something cool to look forward to, yeah. We know the deal. We know the deal, Leo. Alright. So, we have some more stats to talk about. And these are basically just exploration stats. So, once again, thank you to my friend OniZombies for being able to share all this information with us today. It is very, very nice. I appreciate it greatly. Alright, we've got 45 people in the chat. Very, very nice. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so some more statistics that have been revealed for exploration. If you're wondering, this is going to have some spoiler stuff, but I guess we've already talked about some spoiler stuff, so if you're worried about ruining for yourself, like how many missions, how many side quests, it's going to be revealed here. Just keep that in mind. Alright, let us dive in. Apparently, you can call zombies over using your microphone. Yep, I talked about that in my video yesterday. Yep. That is certainly a possibility. Alright. So, for those that are wondering, there is 24 story quests in Dead Island 2, which compared to Riptide, I'm trying to compare it to some other games, which if you compare that to a game like Red Dead Redemption 2, which has 80 quests, that is quite less, but you have to think about what types of games they actually are. One is open world, one is very much a linear story game. There is also 33 side quests in Dead Island 2 as well, and also 15 lost and found quests to complete. And then there's also 15 lost and found quests to complete, which we don't really know what those are. We did hear there is some things that open up after the game ends, which does allow you to search for some things, but we don't know much about that there. That is just something to keep in mind. How about the PC requirements? We do not know. It's kind of worrying. Stream's bugging out. I know the stream's bugging out. Not really much I can do about that. As long as my voice is fine, it's all that matters. Are we good? Stream fine? It looks okay for me. Could be worse. Honestly, I'm just more worried about my voice. Your accent's giving me much vibes from Resident Evil 4. Huh, funny. Alright, so some more things. There is also 50 blueprints that you can find in Dead Island 2 as well throughout your time free roaming. 50 blueprints, everybody. 50 blueprints. Another thing, for those that are really wanting to collect everything in Dead Island 2, there is also 500 journals in-game as well, which is quite a lot. So there's going to be a lot of information, a lot of lore to read. So yeah, that is certainly very interesting. I think the earthquake is going to tie into the story a little bit throughout the game. The devs have kind of hinted at that a little bit. There is also... So, in Dead Island 2, there is 84 challenges that you'll be able to come across. Whether it's kill a certain amount of zombies in this amount of time, or so on. You know, the basic zombie killing challenges we've seen before. So yes, there's going to be 84 challenges in Dead Island 2, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hopefully there's a lot of variety. Another thing in these statistics is there's a Zompedia, and there's 124 entries to unlock. Yes, only 24. Only 24 story quests in Dead Island 2. So we don't know how the Zompedia is going to work, if that's actual completely individual zombies or zombies that are dressed differently, like the specific variants. But apparently there's going to be 124 Zompedia variants. So we'll see how that goes. There's also going to be 64 skills to unlock. So we now know for certain there's 64 skills to unlock. So that is nice. We got some nice numbers to get some things out of the way. Getting 3 to 5 seconds. Also audio cutting. That's not good. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll probably keep it a short stream this time. Allow the technical difficulties to figure themselves out, because that's very, very concerning. Not sure what's happening there. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Hey Ty, do you know anything about the crossplay, cross-progression? Thanks. No, I do not know much information about that. I do not. Sorry. Something we do not know. But yes, I'll just say it again. There are 64 skills to unlock in Dead Island 2. And also, there is 212 named zombies to kill as well. So, for example, you see zombies that have, like, privates... You see zombies that have, like, Private Mayor or something like that. Some weird names, but you basically can kill those and they add it to the stats. So I guess there is some unique zombies to come across. Maybe celeb-type zombies. We will see. We will see. I wonder if there is a sign of a person that is turning into a zombie. Yeah, I hope there's some random events like that. Maybe we'll come across a civilian that is turning into a zombie. That could be cool. Could be cool. Could be cool. So, I'll run through these stats one more time. I may wrap up the stream kind of soon because it is having some technical difficulties, which is kind of a shame because I have quite a bit of information to talk about, but, you know, only so much I can do. But there is a lot of lore information out there. So, I'll run through it again. There is 24 story quests in Dead Island 2, 33 side quests, 15 lost and found quests to complete. There is 50 blueprints, 501 journals to collect, 84 challenges, 124 Zompedia entries, 64 skills, 64 skills, and 212 named zombies to slay. Alright. Alright. Will we find NPCs in the world or just in set areas? I think they're going to be very much scripted. I don't think we're going to be able to find a ton of NPCs, you know, walk around with them and so on. But we do know we can roam with NPCs and kill alongside some of them as Sam B. In the trailer, you can see us fighting alongside Sam B. So there is that. There is that to look forward to. Is there any information about the graphical settings for Dead Island 2? No, there is not. There is not. At the moment, at least. Once those things are revealed, I'll be sure to keep you all up to date. But yeah. I basically have talked about all of the information I wanted to talk about today. Because the stream's lagging. It's kind of a shame. Only so much we can really do, though. Gonna be hopping off the stream now. Bye. Alright, see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Ty, question. Do you know anything about the crossplay and cross-progression things? Like I said, I don't really know. Did the DLC say there will be area expansions? Yes, there will be area expansions. Yes. In LA, to be more specific. So it's not like we'll be going to San Francisco, like some people have been wondering. So yes, it is going to be inside of LA, like we've already kind of explored and seen a bit. Seems to have cleared up now. Seems to have cleared up now when I'm through all the information. Jesus, okay. Alright. I guess I'll run through some things one more time before we end the stream, because I really didn't have a ton to talk about today. Just some basic things and some questions to answer if you guys have anything. If you guys want to, feel free to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I always appreciate it, you know? Always appreciate the support. It means a lot. I love to be able to stream. It's always nice. It is always nice. So yeah, I'll run through the locations that have been confirmed again. So, in Dead Island 2, there's Bel Air, Santa Monica Pier, Venice Beach, Ocean Avenue, which is like a mall area downtown type place, Halpern Hotel, Beverly Hills, Metro Tunnel Sewers, and Monarch Studios. And then some other things to know is the type of zombies is the shamblers, walkers, runners, crushers, slobbers, screamers, bursters, butchers, and mutators. Also, to know, there is 24 story quests, 33 side quests, 15 lost and found quests, 50 blueprints, 501 journals, 84 challenges, 124 Zompedia entries, 64 skills to unlock, and 212 named zombies to slay. Let's scroll down a bit more. And yeah, that's actually kind of it. That is kind of it. Alright. Alright. Well, the stream is fine now when I'm about to end it. That's my luck. Hopefully, when the stream is processed and I go to edit the highlights, this thing is fine. If not, I'm going to have to redo everything I just did, which sucks, but it is what it is. The life of being a content creator and not having great internet or a great PC. Life isn't perfect, but at the end of the day, we're making it work. I'm bringing you all the content, at least when I can. It's not always perfect, it's not always easy, but, you know, I'm glad you're all here to watch me, and I'm glad I'm here to entertain. So yes, I'm going to end the stream off there for today. There's honestly not too much else to talk about, not too much to really go through, not too much gameplay I can even really show to you all. So yes, thank you all for joining me here today. Shortest stream we've had in a while, but yes, with the internet issues, I'd prefer just to get this out of the way so I can go work on some stuff that's more fine and not gonna be completely corrupted. Because yes, I do turn these videos into highlights, so if things are wrong in the stream, that is unfortunate for when I go to edit them. But yes, thank you all for joining me here today. It is great to have you all. Feel free to send some final questions. I'll be sure to answer them as we head out. A couple more minutes and we'll end the stream. So yes, send your questions, send personal questions, send Q&A questions, send questions about Dead Island 2, whatever you want to talk about. Feel free to send them, and me and my Bully Maguire look will answer them. But yes, we got 40 people in here. Somebody's got something to say. I'm getting a call from a random spam number. Nice. That is my life. Imagine my number got leaked. That would suck. I don't know if the old generation will support this game. Yeah, man, that is something we do not know about. We do not know how this game will perform on last gen, which is kind of a shame. A couple weeks from launch. We should have that information by now, realistically. But hopefully we will soon. We got last gen gameplay for Dying Light 2, and that ended up becoming a shit show at launch, so it's really a gamble how things will actually go. But time will tell. Time will tell. We will see. I'm late. Yeah, you are kind of late, yeah, but if you have any questions, feel free to share them.